are you going? Okay, so I had a problem with my camera and I don't know if I actually recorded everything else, so I'm going to go back through my haul again. I went to Joann's, Dollar Tree, Five Below, and Hobby Lobby yesterday. This is what I got from Joann's. It's a very large box. They are closing in 9 days now, so I don't think I'll be back, which is pretty sad, but I'm happy with what I got. So I'm going to start off with Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to show you the crochet-related stuff. So first, I got this big tote bin. I'm going to be doing more markets this summer, hopefully. So this will be great for my mini spin. And then this, I thought would be cool for some sort of a display for something. And I got this organizer case that I thought would be good for, yet again, something. I was thinking candy would be fun, but we'll see. I might use it for actual crochet stuff. Next, I wanted to make another one of the slots. I actually sold the one that I brought to the Strawberry Festival that I had made in January. I'll try to put a picture up on the screen somewhere. So I got 4 more skeins of Just Yarn Plush in the colorway Cocoa. It's super cute, and I double-stranded it with a strand of worsted weight yarn. And I also got 1 skein of birch in the Just Yarn Plush. So I am all set on that, and that was my Dollar Tree haul. I got a rug from Five Below. Well, let me just show it to you. This is the rug that I got from Five Below. It is very large. I had got a rug before from Dollar Tree that's kind of like this, but it's a quarter of the size. So that's awesome if you like colorful rugs or you need something in your room or craft space that is large, durable, and cute. Five Below has them for $5.55. So, last but not least, I went to Hobby Lobby. Their yarn was 30% off. I only got one thing, and it is this Baby Bee Soft and Snuggly in the colorway Rain or Shine, and it is so pretty. Hopefully going to be making some caterpillars with this. I saw the lady who inspired me to make the mini spin make caterpillars with this yarn. I will try to put her name on the screen. I forgot to in the last video. So, that was my Hobby Lobby, and now we're going over to my Joann's haul, which is huge. I'm going to start with the non-crochet stuff and work my way through. Real quick, I also got this at Five Below. They're these really cute sticky notes that look like postage stamps, so I think that will be super cute for stuff. Okay, first off from Joann's, I got 2 packs of these Susan Bates 7cm steel yarn needles, and they were originally $1.37, and I got them for 92 cents each, so that's awesome. These were all 60% off too, I think. Pretty sure everything that I bought was 60% off. Most of their collection of the store is. Now, I don't think I saw anything less than 60% off in the store, and it goes up to 90 right now. And they are closing in 9 days, and I'm kind of wondering what they're going to do with the yarn that's left over, because they still have boxes everywhere in the store. It's like the last time I went, it is a little bit more brought down, but there's still a lot of yarn there. So, I don't know. Okay, next I got 2 of these collapsible containers from Joann's, and I've been actually wanting to get these for a while. I'm glad I didn't though, because they are 60% off now. And I'm super excited to use these at markets. I got 2 of the small ones, and they just collapse down pretty tight, so they'll be great for transport. Don't worry y'all, it pops back on. It just snaps onto the sides. All fixed. Okay, so I got 2 of the small ones. Then I got 2 of the large ones. They didn't have any of the medium or anything else. They had quite a lot of these left, but in the green, in my favorite color, they only had the small and the medium. Small and the large, which is completely fine because those were the only ones that I was going to buy. And let me show you. They do match pretty well with the Dollar Tree stuff. So everything's going to be basically the same colors, which is awesome. And they're just going to be super nice to have. And I will use them for yarn storage here as well, because they stack really, really well. So there's the large one, and then for size comparison, this is the small. So I got 2 of the large and 2 of the small, and let me show y'all the prices on this. Oh, by the way, this is my receipt. It's not as long as I thought it would be, which is fine, I guess. Okay, so for the collapsible crates, let me see. Okay, so for the large one, they were originally $9.99, and I got them for $4. And then for the small ones, they were originally $4.99, and I got them for $2. So, great deal on both of these, and I will be using them quite a lot. Set those to the side. Okay, take a deep breath, y'all. We're getting into the yarn now. Okay, so I didn't just buy burlap blanket this time, which I'm very proud of myself for not doing. Hold on, the camera's crooked. That is driving me insane. I think I got it now. Okay, that's a lot better. Okay, so I didn't just get burlap blanket, although that is the majority of what I got. Let me count how many I got in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Got 18 skeins of yarn in total, I'm pretty sure. I think I got some multiples of those, though, so I'm not sure if that counts. Anyway, so the label's coming off of this one, but I got 2 of the Big Twist value yarns in the colorway Caramel and in the colorway Cream. And these will be really good, in particular, for pairing with my plush yarn for a sloth. Although I wasn't thinking of that at the time, because I actually went to Dollar Tree afterwards. But I do use quite a lot of brown and cream, and I could not beat the price. So let me show y'all the price. Okay, so the cream yarn, well, both of them actually, they are $4.49 originally, and I got them each for $1.80. You cannot beat that price anywhere, not even with the Walmart value brand. It's still like $2. So I went ahead and grabbed those 2. Those are the only worsted weights that I got. They didn't really have any colors that I needed, and honestly, I don't use worsted weight as much as I used to, although I do still use it quite a lot. Okay, now the other 2 skeins of yarn that are not burlap blanket are actually Juicy Couture yarn. So, Passionate Kelsey uses a lot of this, and I always wanted to try it just to see why she liked it so much. I think she likes it for the color or something, I don't know. I wasn't willing to pay $9.99 for, let me see, 107 yards of just chenille yarn. But when you can get it for $4 each, now that's a different thing. So these were originally $9.99 each, and I got them for $4 each just to try them. I wanted to try them out and see what they're like. So I got Dusty Blush, and then she must have used this before, but I don't remember her ever using this. This is in the colorway Brown Sugar, and they feel pretty good. It's just, I wouldn't pay $9.99 for these. That's a lot of money, y'all. So I got 2 skeins of those just to try. I'll either make scrunchies, or brown's really hard to come by, so I might make some just regular old plushies with them. I don't know. Okay, so those are all the value yarns. Now let's get, well, not value. Juicy Couture is not value, that is expensive. Anyway, so let's get into my yarn. So I have 2 of the cakes. First up, we have Burlap Baby Blanket Dappled in the colorway Misty Jungle Green. Super cute. And then we have 1 skein of Burlap Blanket Perfect Phasing in the colorway Fuchsia, which is awesome. I bought a skein of actual fuchsia the other day. No, I didn't. Yeah, I was right. No, I didn't. But this is cool. I have a skein of the Burlap Blanket Perfect Phasing already. It's the lime green color, and I haven't tried it yet. I want to make dinosaurs out of it, but I thought that this was cute, and it was the only other Perfect Phasing they had. I would have loved to get my hands on some of the brown Perfect Phasing, but I have never seen that in store. So, oh well, maybe I'll get it someday. Anyway, so I got those 2, and all of the Burlap Blanket was originally $11.99, and I got all of it for $4.80 each. So just know that as we go forward. So $4.80 for each of these. So I got 2 of those. I got a skein of Burlap Baby Blanket in the colorway School Bus Yellow, and I'm pretty sure that this is the same color that I've got before. Pretty sure it's School Bus Yellow. but I'm not positive. I just went ahead and grabbed it. They did have another color of yellow. It's like a lighter yellow, but I used more of this because it is for the bees, and bees sold really good at the festival. I sold almost completely out. I think I had one of the mini bees left, so I'm definitely going to be making more bees. And I have almost a full skein of this left. Actually, it is a full skein, but it is a color I will use a lot. I went ahead and grabbed one, and I grabbed mostly colors that I wouldn't be easily able to find at Walmart, because once Joann completely closes, Walmart is where I'm going to be getting most of my burnout blanket, because I can get it for $9.99 at Walmart, and Michael's is $12.99, which is crazy. I might shop there if they have sales, but they haven't had sales in a while. I guess it's because I don't know. They really need to get their sales back, or I don't want to shop there because it is incredibly expensive. Anyway, so I got one skein of yellow, and I got one skein of burnout blanket in the colorway burnt mustard, and this is going to be for either hamburgers or stuff like that, because this is as close to the bun as I can get from the pictures, I think. And if not, I will use it for suns, like those little Jellycat suns. I have them on my Etsy if you want to go check them out. They're super cute, and this is the only one they had left. I looked high and low because I wanted to get two. I planned on getting two of these. They only had one. They did have some of the Big Twist plush in basically the same color, which I have used as the only Big Twist plush yarn I've ever used. And it was fine. It was just thicker than the burnout blanket, and I wanted to keep consistent. So I went ahead and grabbed this. Okay. Next, this is the only burnout blanket one that I got multiples of. And it is the burnout blanket in the baby blanket in the colorway green. Okay, couple of reasons for this. Number one, green is really hard to find, and this is such a cute color of green. I love this color of green. Number two, my nephew is turning 3 very soon, and he loves dinosaurs, and for his birthday, I'm going to be making him a giant dinosaur, and I have no idea how much yarn I'm going to need. I have pretty much a full skein of this already, so I bought 3 of them just to have on hand and hopefully have a little bit extra afterwards. So 3 of the green. It's an awesome color, and I've never seen this in Walmart, so reasons. Okay, I did get another green yarn. This is burnout blanket in the colorway Clary Sage. Can y'all see that? How do you pronounce that? I don't know how you pronounce that. Anyway, I got that. It's like a lighter version of this, if you can see that. It's so pretty. I've never seen this color before, and I love green. So, and it's actually my brand color, so I had to get it. I love it. It's super cute. Okay, next we got, going through this stuff, I didn't realize that I'd bought another multiple, which is a good thing because I use this color quite a lot. I guess I grabbed it in one area of the store, and then I got it in another area of the store, but it is the Burnout Baby Blanket yarn in baby blue, I think. Yep, bubbly blue. I've never had bubbly blue. I get baby blue. I've never had bubbly blue, though. I don't even know if I have... Oh, yeah, I do have a little bit of the baby blue. I want to compare it. Okay, so this is baby blue, and let me open the bag. Okay. So the bubbly blue is like a little bit brighter. I don't know if you can tell on screen, but cool. I got 2 of those because I've been making a lot of axolotls here recently. They sold really good at my festival. I sold them for $30 each, and they're this big. And I made 2 of them, one in pink and one in blue, and then they sold out the first day. Made 2 more, and they sold out the next day, and then all the baby axolotls sold out. So I went ahead and grabbed 2 of these. So cool. I didn't know I grabbed 2. It's a good thing I grabbed 2 because I use that color a lot. Okay, so I got 1 skein of a pink yarn, and I really wanted to get some baby pink. They didn't have any, and that's pretty disappointing because I do use quite a lot of pink. During the Strawberry Festival, I used 5 skeins of pink yarn in total, which was more than the red, so that's interesting. But I did find this color, which is Lotus. It's super pretty. I'm going to use it for, like, dresses on bunnies and stuff like that, because it's just like a really, it's like a rose pink. I would call it rose pink, not Lotus, but that's pretty cute. Okay, then I grabbed one skein of burlap blanket in Twilight. Super cute. And like I said again, I use a lot of blue. These colors are the ones that go together to make the axolotl, and I think I have pretty much a whole skein of this. Now I need to double check because I didn't know they had so many color variations, so let me check. Okay, yeah, these look the same, so I guess I got Twilight in the blue before, but I want to make Hugo the Humpback Whale by, oh goodness, it's from the designer of Anchor the Octopus, and for some reason it's completely slipping my brain right now, but I have the pattern for that, and I wanted to make it, so I went ahead and grabbed another one. And I use it for accent colors on axolotls, so that's really good. And I use them on blueies. But I did have a listing on my Etsy for bluey. And I took it down because I kept getting messages from other Etsy sellers saying, hey, you might want to take that down because that is a licensed character. You don't want to get in trouble, and I did not want my shop to get suspended or anything like that just because I am very young in my shop. I only have 18 sales, and I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't putting out anything on my Etsy that could get it banned. But if you would like to custom order a bluey, I'll try to insert a picture here or there. You are very welcome to custom order it on my Etsy. That fell over there. Okay. That is the only way I can see to get around copyright issues. So, if you want to do that. I also took all of my inside out characters down just for the same reason. But that's why. Okay. Getting off topic here. Okay, so I've been making love cats here recently, and I use this color quite a lot. It is the Burlap Blanket Tweeds. I bought one skein of this from Walmart here recently for $5, and I got it cheaper, which I never thought I would say, but I got it cheaper for $4.80, and it is in the color Woodland Tweed, and it makes super cute orange cats. I'd use the terracotta color in Burlap Blanket for the spots, and it looks super cute. I don't know if I have a picture. If so, I will try to insert it. I am inserting a lot of pictures here. Wow, editing me is going to be so mad. Anyway, so I got one skein of that. Next, the last 3 skeins are all neutral colors, and they look very similar. So, we're starting off with Baby Sand. So, I'm going to message Crouton Crochet because sand is evidently getting discontinued. And I don't know if this is the same color because I've never actually had sand before. But I'm going to message her and ask her if they are the same color, and if so, she could maybe order the baby blanket version because she is very sad about it being discontinued. Anyway, so I got one skein of that. I like my neutrals in blanket yarns. They're hard to find. Okay, and then I got one skein in almond. I know this is almond for a fact. Yep, it's almond. Just because the first time I was at Joann's when it was closing, I was like, oh, that's cute. Second time, I was like, should I get that? No, I need to get some brighter colors instead. Third time, I had regretted it so much because I had like 5 projects in mind. Like cats, dogs, all sorts of different stuff. And so I went ahead and grabbed one skein of almond. Just because. Okay. Last but not least, we have this beautiful, I don't know if it's variegated, it's like a color blocked little sand castles, and it's so cute. I thought they'd be cute for loaf cats, basically. Anyway, so that is my entire Joann's haul. We are empty, as you can see. I've got to show you the floor, because it is impressive. And this is the floor at the moment. Yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, now for the rest of the day, I am going to figure out how to store all of this. I recently cleaned out my closet to have more storage space for yarn, so I might try to put this up on my top shelf and then put the yarn inside of it. Maybe cut down the box a little bit more. I'm not sure. I'm going to figure out how to store that, and then I need to crochet a graduation present. That's pretty much all I have planned, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, I need to film a reel before I put this yarn away, so I'm going to put it all back in the box to film a Instagram reel. It's the one where You hear the tapping walking into the room, and they say, "The story you're about to hear has been told before. A lot. And I'm about to tell it to you again, but different." And I'm gonna caption it, me coming to tell y'all that I bought more yarn from Joann's. So, I'm gonna get onto that. I bought a lot of green. I bought this color of green, this color of green, and then this color of green. I was actually about to get the Bernat Velvet yarn in the color Pine, because I thought that would have been good for projects, but I had just bought some Dollar Tree yarn that looks very similar, and it's in the green, so I thought I didn't need to buy two of one thing. Oh, I almost forgot. So, the grand total was $112. Wait. Oh, okay, no. The grand total was $111.79. And that's not the awesome part. The awesome part is you have saved $153.11. Oh my goodness. Okay, when you save more than you spend, that's awesome. So, and if you were buying this stuff at Michael's for $12.99 a skein, yikes, y'all. Guys, and there's no telling how much this would cost. No comment. Okay, I'm gonna film that reel, figure out where to put this stuff, and then I will meet y'all back. So this is my yarn bin that I keep under my bed with a bunch of my specialty yarns that I don't use as often. And I wanted to show y'all the other colors that this Just Yarn plush comes in. So we've got this really pretty blue color. It's in the color Night Sky. I only have one of these. I have two of these Just Yarn plush in the colorway Berry. Super pretty, and I have two of those. Then I thought I had two of these. I don't. Next time I see it in store, I will be getting another one because I want to make a golden retriever. This color is in Squash, so that's super cute. And then I had more of the birch than I thought I did, so now I have these all together. So I'm just going to put everything away as best as I can. This is the tub. As you can see in here, I have some t-shirt yarn. I have some really fuzzy thrift store yarn that I got. I don't know what to do with. And then this super pretty sparkly green. I don't know if you can see the sparkles. You would think it'd be scratchy. But this is honestly an amazing consistency. So I don't know what brand it is, but I really like it. And I want to make frogs out of it. I have a couple other. I have this really pretty green, and then I have this interesting color. It has to be hand-dyed or hand-woven or something. It's beautiful. Anyway, so those are the special yarns I have in here. I'm just trying to get everything put back orderly in here so I have enough room elsewhere. I was able to get all of the Bernat blanket put away. I'll show y'all in just a minute where I put it all. It's quite creative if I do say so myself. This right here, I barely have any left over, but I made another sloth out of this. I didn't bring it to the sale because I really liked it for myself, but it's this pretty brown color, and I used up quite a lot of it. I think I had 4 of them, and I used up most of them. So, this tub is completely restocked now. Hopefully I can use all of the brown and the tan soon. I don't have a plan for the red and the blue, but I do want to make the golden retriever out of this fuzzy squash color. So, the lid back on it, I don't store much yarn underneath my bed. I have a couple bags of variegated yarns for sweaters, but since it is springtime, I decided to go ahead and just keep them under my bed for now. So, and then I have that container of yarn easily accessible, and it's really good. And if y'all are wondering, that's my usual tripod. That's where I usually put y'all. Okay, let me show you where I put all my yarn. So this is the after. I think I showed a little bit of the beginning of the yarn shelves in here. I have all of my Dollar Tree just chenille, and I have my pinks, neutrals, yellows and oranges, blues, and then I have my speckled tweed yarns, and then my Juicy Couture, all of my greens, and then up on the top we have all of my worsted weight yarn. So I don't know why it's not focusing very well. Have my neutrals, reds, purples, pinks, yellows, and then blues and greens. And then I had to put this up here. This is my chunkier yarn, like the, oh goodness, Loops and Threads Impeccable yarn is a bunch of that. And then I, of course, have a couple more skeins of Bernat Blanket over here. These are the purple ones. And then I have Bernat's Pipsqueak, 3 skeins of that. Then up here I have my cakes of Bernat Blanket, my Hobby Lobby yarn, some more fuzzy yarn from Dollar Tree. This is just yarn Teddy. Let me show you the difference. So it is super, it's not as fluffy. It's very, you can see your stitches easy. I made a bunny snuggler. Oh goodness! Ah! I made a bunny snuggler out of the white using Crochet by Jenna's bunny snuggler pattern. And then I have all of my worsted weight just yarn from Dollar Tree, and then I have my neutral just yarn chenille yarns from Dollar Tree up there because they don't fit on that in that cube, and I don't have anywhere else to put them over here. And then over here I have all of my extras of the Bernat Blanket yarn underneath my clothes, and then I have a couple of the Pound of Loves from Michaels. So that's it except for those 3 boxes of yarn. Hopefully going to be doing a video soon of destashing my yarn because I have a lot of yarn. Case in point, have this blue that I have never used. Well, let me show you what I did make out of it. I pattern tested this adorable little elephant snuggler the other day, and I really like it, and I think I can get another one out of this skein, and then after that I'm going to use up as much as I can. But it's on skeins of yarn like that I bought in the beginning of my chenille adventures that I really want to pare down so I can use the stuff that I actually like now, because that is the Sweet Snuggles Light, which isn't my favorite to work with. It just sheds a lot. Bernat. Okay, so by this point I'm realizing that this vlog is going to be all over the place because I haven't filmed for it since Saturday, and it is Thursday now. I was really sick yesterday, so I wasn't able to do much crocheting. I did get a little bit of a pattern test started. So, I am testing for Z's Creations on Instagram, a toothless pattern, and I wanted to make the eyes pretty much like she had them in the pattern, you know, the classic toothless eyes, but the materials I need to make the eyes won't be here until after the pattern is due, so I tried crocheting them. I'm not very happy with how they turned out. I feel like it will look better once I have everything sewed together, but that's just the start of it. And then I have the body started, but that's not what I'm working on right now. Right now I need to ship out an order for Crochet by Jenna. She ordered these little stitch markers, and I'm going to add this into the order. So I need to get this shipped out because it is due to be shipped today. And I also have a lot of other things to do. I have several orders that I need to make that are non-Etsy orders, but I still need to make them. And let me show you this. So I think I showed y'all that I had started this. It's a pattern test for Happy Little Loop Crochet, and I think it turned out absolutely adorable. Yeah, so I sent in my feedback this morning, and that is completely done. So that's one pattern test done. Do have a couple more pattern tests that I need to work on, so I have quite a busy weekend ahead. Hopefully I will also completely get over being sick, because I still feel very weak. this camera feels heavy at the moment, so I'm going to set y'all down somewhere, package up this order, and then we'll get... So I have all these different sets. This is the Under the Sea set that Jenna ordered. So that's hers. This one is called Seaside, and then this one is just butterflies. These two are still available on my Etsy if you'd like to go check them out. So now we're just going to go ahead and package her order. Okay, so first, she is a crocheter, so I get to send out my first bit of my crochet stickers. I got these off of Temu. They're really cute, and I'm very excited. So I'm going to give her this one more row. Let's see, crochet is not just a hobby, it's therapy. So those are the 2 crochet stickers. And then I'm going to give her 1 cow sticker, because I think the cows are super cute. All of these sticker packs are from Temu. Let me just randomly pick one. Oh, it's so cute, it's a little purple cow. Okay, so those are her 3 stickers, and usually I would include a flower keychain into the order, but since I am sending her this, I'm just gonna give her this instead. Okay, so now I'm just gonna package everything up. I've got my little bag right here that I'm going to put the stitch markers in, and then I'm also going to put the stickers in on the other side. There we go. And then this is just gonna be out. So I'm going to go ahead, put it in the package, weigh it, get the shipping labels printed off, and I'm also going to write her a note, and I'll meet y'all back. Okay, so I have the package all packed up and everything, and now I'm just going to plan out some things that I need to do. I have gotten behind on the everything I crocheted in March, in April and May. I need to go back through and figure that out, because it is a lot. Because I made all the stuff for the Strawberry Festival, so I need to do that sometime. Not right now, though. Right now I need to plan out what I need to do, so I'm going to make out a to-do list real quick, or an order to-do list. So, just going to write it out at the top. Order to-do list. Nothing fancy, just get it done. So, first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Polaroid, if I can find one. There we go. And I'm going to use it to trace around and make little order blocks. So I'm just going to use them to trace for the little rectangle. So I got 1 order, got 2 orders, and I got 3 orders. I'm going to go ahead and add in 3 more on the other page, just because I have gotten a couple more orders this month that I've already done, but I would like to log into here just for fun. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side, just lightly drawing in my 3 blocks. And you can use anything you have to trace around these. It's just, I thought this would be the perfect size for this. Also, if you're interested in starting your own crochet journal, I have a whole lot of videos on my YouTube here that I've worked on of how you can create your own crochet journal. I'll try to actually make a playlist for that soon. Need to get better at making playlists. Anyway, so there's that, and now I'm just going to go over it with pen to make it stand out a little bit better. So I'm just going to go over like this. My other videos on my crochet journals are much more in depth than this. This is just a little bonus for y'all. I still haven't done the video of how to set up your crochet journal for a market or festival, although hopefully if I can get to it, I might film that today and get it out before this video. Try to let y'all know either here or in the comments, or I will have it linked up in the cards if I already have it out. Because all I need to do is just walk y'all through since I have everything done up to that point. Okay, so there I have it. I tried to make it look a little bit wonky, not perfect, just because I like the hand-drawn look better than straight, perfect lines, although straight, perfect lines are awesome. Don't get me wrong, I love those. Anyway, just erasing all of the lines that I made. And now I'm going to take that same Polaroid and I'm going to make lines right beside it. Do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I just have some lines beside there. I'm going to do that for all of these just so I can write out order details and such. Okay, so there I have everything laid out, and what I'm going to work on now is just, I'm going to close this for now, and I'm going to get started on working on one of the orders, which I think I'll start with a bunny. Okay, so it's a bit later. I just wrote out the pattern for the bunny. It's by Rose and Lily Crochet. I'll try to have it linked somewhere. And it's worked up very quickly. I'm going to be using white burlap blanket yarn. I also bought another skein the other day just so I won't run out. I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. It's 12:35 currently. Hopefully I can get done pretty soon. I am very tired, so I'm going to try to take it easy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. It is 1:03 and I already have the body done, so that took like 30 minutes, so this is going by super fast. I'm going to go ahead and do the arms, the tail, and the ears now, and I'll come back and try to sew it together with y'all. If not, y'all see the finished plushie in just a few minutes. I was just about to start editing the video when I realized I hadn't shown y'all the bunny or made an outro, so here is the bunny. I love how she turned out, and the little tail, and the headband. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!